Hey, we're Darren and Nina, the Walkers. We sold everything to chase real adventures around the world. From epic hikes and wild landscapes to local food, culture, and the moments most people miss. This is Adventures with the Walkers. Are you ready? Let's go! Our next destination takes us all the way from our hometown of Atlanta, Georgia, 7.5 hours to Santiago, Chile. We spend a day visiting the sights of beautiful Santiago before we head west to the port city of San Antonio for our next epic adventure. Now it's 22 days, one ship, the edge of the world. We're sailing through Chilean Patagonia, starting in Puerto Montt and heading deep into the fjords of Puerto Chacabuco. This is all new to us and we have no idea what's coming next. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be the trip of a lifetime.
It's official, we just launched.
We're moving.
To some of the most beautiful country I think we'll ever see.
Yeah, it's gonna be spectacular. A whole day at sea tomorrow, so we're gonna get to kind of settle in and have a great time.
And after that, I think we're gonna be able to show you some of the most gorgeous and epic parts of this country you could possibly imagine. We're having some flashbacks to our trip to Universal. These long lines just to get into the theater to get picked up for our excursion.
Sometimes cruise ships can't dock directly at the port because the water is too shallow or the harbor is too small.
We made the tender.
So instead, the ship anchors offshore and smaller boats called tenders take passengers safely from ship to land.
So we're off to do our very first excursion on this cruise, and even though we're spending 3 weeks on a boat, I felt like we had to do this particular excursion. We're going to be taking a boat tour on a gorgeous lake and checking out the Petrohue Falls. It's in this fantastic region in Chile, in the northern Patagonia of Chile, and I think that we're in for a really, really special day. The weather is not ideal right now. It's very, very overcast. I don't think we're supposed to get rain until after we do our boat tour. So we're hoping to get to see everything clearly, but even if we don't, I think it's still gonna be an absolutely stunning experience. Well, we had a very pretty scenic drive. Darren caught some good glimpses of the back of his eyelids.
It's a nice snooze.
But the Chilean countryside up here is absolutely stunning. And we had some gorgeous lake views, some river views, as well as multiple volcanoes that are surrounding us out here. So it is a really, really pretty part of the countryside. And now we have finally made it to our catamaran.
The Osorno volcano is a symmetrical, glacier-covered stratovolcano, topping out at 8,701 feet.
Yeah, the clouds have cleared just a little bit, so we're able to see the full mountain, and it's really, really amazing. I mean, we're really fortunate because it's been a bad day, but I think we're gonna get to see the whole thing later. It's great.
Oh my gosh, that is absolutely breathtaking. Wow, look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Like, this is superimposing over here, but this is equally as stunning out here.
Petrohue Waterfalls Park is crystal clear glacial water from Todos Los Santos Lake as it rushes through dramatic black volcanic rock, creating one of Patagonia's most beautiful natural wonders.
On the average, very cold climate, but we still have moss because it's so wet here.
Yeah.
You know, it's different than anything I've seen. Like I was saying earlier, I don't have anything to compare this to because I haven't been to like New Zealand like you've been, so it's something that's really cool and very new.
Yeah, until now, like, I hadn't seen anything quite like that. This is the first time since I went to New Zealand, it was 20 years ago, that I've seen anything that like even remotely reminds me of it. And I mean, like, but still unique, you know, like it's like it, but still very, very different in its own way. Like,
I don't know, cold, almost kind of feels, it's weird to say, but jungle, tropical, but very cold environment. I don't know how to explain it. It's just so different.
It's very different.
Yeah.
I mean, you think South America, you think these, you know, really warm, like you said, tropical jungle type environments, and this is very, very different than that.
Yeah.
It's very busy here. This is one of the more popular tours to book. So we kind of were bracing ourselves, knowing that we were going to be surrounded by people.
Yeah, our whole ship is here.
It's what it feels like for sure. But I mean, unfortunately, what we've come to find out in the last 16 months is anything that you probably want to do, everybody else wants to do also. So you just kind of have to be prepared for that, that unless you're kind of like doing your own thing, you know, and able to kind of self-guided tour around places and get there like really, really early or really, really late, you're just going to have a ton of people around you.
These empanadas smell good.
Yeah, they do. You hungry?
I'm hungry. So yeah, us and 1,000 of our other friends are all here today. Check this out.
So it might be a little bit crowded here, but this is an absolutely beautiful area. You can actually see the Osorno volcano from here. There's a little bit of cloud coverage over it, but it's still really, really amazing. And this water is so beautiful. It's got this like almost emerald green hue to it. And our tour guide told us on the bus that that color is actually from copper that's in the soil here. So those copper deposits lead to almost like what you would see patinaing on copper, you know, copper pieces, and leads to this really beautiful green color. I think it's absolutely stunning, and I don't think I've ever seen water this color before. I love this area. Now it's time for lunch.
This place is nice.
Isn't it pretty? This is beautiful. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was not expecting this at all. It's got like a very cool like lodge feeling, like mountain lodge feeling.
Cheers.
Cheers with our Pisco Sours. Apparently this is the official drink of Chile. Apparently Peru also claims it is their drink, or they said that they were the first to have it, but I don't know who has it first. It's delicious. Tastes like lemon, right?
Yeah, it's excellent. Very sweet.
So apparently Puerto Montt, one of their chief industries here is the salmon industry. So of course we couldn't have lunch here without having some fresh, locally sourced salmon, and I can't wait for mine to come out. They might have to be making a couple tweaks to it because of my allergies and things like that, but it looks so good. My first sips of Chilean wine since we've been here, and it is delicious. So that has to be the most delicious lunch from like a guided tour that I think we've had to date.
Yeah, I'm not much of a salmon eater, a fish eater at all. And
He isn't.
Salmon was
It was
so good.
delicious. That and I am a salmon eater, and I have to say that is some of the best salmon I think I've ever had in my entire life. It was so yummy, but the dessert was great. I loved the Chilean wines that we got to taste. Their special drink was wonderful. Like, and I love the sopapillas too. They were so good.
They did a great job.
Such good and such a pretty environment.
Yeah, beautiful kind of lodge feel, looking out over the water. It's a really stunning place. So yeah, I mean, we would recommend the this tour for sure?
100%. Even if it's not a nice day out, which it's not anymore, it's still a fantastic tour, and the lunch is wonderful.
Really good. A lot of people, of course, you know, you expect that with these cruise tours, there's going to be a lot of people, and there were a lot of people.
Yeah, it's popular.
Everybody doing the same thing. It's just popular, but you got to put up the crowds. But you know, this one was worth it. It's a really beautiful place, and the food was excellent, and the tour was great.
And we're loving Chile more and more the more time we spend here.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that because we have some thoughts about Chile.
Absolutely.
Chile.
Ooh, we get the little bus today.
We are going to head to the barn. I work with horses since I was a little girl.
I've been waiting for this moment my entire life, and today my dream's coming true because we're going horseback riding in Patagonia. This is a pretty property. I think he's getting amped up. What do you think? Hey there, my little rhinestone cowboy.
Yeah, I'm full of rhinestones.
I love everything about this property. The lodge itself is stunning. The outside here is stunning. I'm blown away. And literally too, because it's a little windy right now. But it's so gorgeous. I'd live here.
I'd live here. It's beautiful. What I love about it, you know, we have these big open valleys, you know, and you can see, I don't know, there's just no undergrowth, so it's really pretty. You just have trees, and now here comes the rain.
Little wildflowers everywhere. You know what it reminded me of when we first pulled up was that beautiful field we walked into in Zacatana. That last hike that we did, right?
So, as you can see, horses aren't here yet. Smell, and then other kind of parts. So you can touch it. It's amazing how, for example, people that came in very fast and grabbed the horse.
It's a little loose, right? I don't think that's gonna help you.
You look good.
Is it? I hope
Right?
so. That's the most important thing.
The baseball hat underneath, yeah. Good stuff.
No, but it's good.
Yeah.
Step 5.
I want to be you, Nina. Yeah. You're living my life. You know?
Massive shout out to Dave in this
All
video.
right, awesome.
There you go. I love the white ones too.
Nice. Let me hand this to you.
See.
Yeah.
See, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. Dave is awesome.
Just a little horseback ride in Patagonia.
Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good. Okay, so I've been horseback riding a lot in my life, and I have to say this has to be one of the most gorgeous places I have ever been on horseback. I can't recommend doing something like this enough. I know we're kind of early on into our experience. Darren seems like he's doing okay back there so far, and I think maybe this will help convince him to get on horseback with me again someday, because it is genuinely special here. It is. So I guess the horses are hungry. We've taken a little break and they're all getting to eat a little bit of grass. We check our saddles.
Sorry, you guys. So I'm gonna ask you to put your feet off.
I have to say right now, I'm so proud of Darren. He was so reluctant to do this. and he let me convince him, and I think that he's doing an amazing job back there. I wish he was a little closer to me so I could have him on camera a little bit more often, but you know, honestly, I think that this is going to help change his mind so he'll want to go horseback riding again, because this is such a different experience than what we did in Turkey. Not that there was anything wrong with that, just the horses were too small. These are definitely better, like sized, much sturdier, and I think just a much more comfortable ride for him. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he thinks of this experience at the end of the ride when I get to talk to him about it. Getting close to home, all the horses are starting to go a little bit faster now. They know it's time to eat and rest. I don't blame them. I'd have a little pep in my step too. What's his name?
Punga.
Punga.
What did you do? What is this? What is this?
Oh my goodness. So for our second excursion here in Chile, we chose to do horseback riding on the Rio Simpson River. And I have to say that this is easily the most beautiful place that I've ever been horseback riding. Like, one of my bucket list items has always been horseback ride in Patagonia, and I wanted to do it in a place that I knew that it was going to be safe and well organized, and you know, kind of give you at least a second chance, you know, a redemption chance at having a good horseback riding experience in a beautiful location that we're at. And I feel like this totally checked all of those boxes today. Like, I was totally blown away with the scenery. The horses were beautiful. They were super, super sweet. The lodge, oh my gosh. Like, I could have lived in that lodge.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Beautiful. The grounds were beautiful, all the acreage, the huge trees along the river. We had a dog that escorted us from the lodge around with us.
The whole time.
It was a hoot, yeah.
It was so cute.
Yeah, and of course you can't beat the scenery. I mean, it is absolutely spectacular. I mean, towering mountains around us, snow-capped peaks. It was really nice weather today. I mean, it was a little rainy, but you know, you get what you get, and it was nice. You know, we had sun, we had a little bit of rain. The horses were great. They were really strong. I felt good and felt comfortable. It was a great day.
Yeah, and at the end of it, we got to do a charcuterie snack at the lodge, and they had some delicious Chilean red wine out for us, which was absolutely fantastic. The wine was so good. The snack was awesome. We had a really cool group. It was a group of only 10 people, which I love, the small group atmosphere, especially after yesterday where we were like with hundreds of people. Like, having a really intimate excursion today was great.
Yeah, and our guide Margarita was fantastic.
We love her.
Yeah, tons of information, a great personality. She was amazing.
She was incredible. And so now we're like following each other. And Margarita, I hope that you are watching this video in the future, about 2 months from now, maybe-ish.
Yep.
Because we loved today with you. It was so much fun. You were absolutely incredible. And, you know, honestly, like, this tour exceeded all of my expectations. We weren't even going to book a tour through the cruise line for this port. But it was a little bit more limited for what you could do independently here.
Right.
I'm so glad that we went ahead and did this, because this literally checked off like 2 of my bucket list dreams and exceeded my wildest expectations.
Yeah, it was fantastic. We'd do it again. We'd do it again here. You know,
Yeah.
It was really amazing.
Yeah.
We're definitely coming back, at least to Patagonia. And if we get a chance to ride horses again here in this part of the world, we definitely are going to do it.
We'd do this here, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an awesome day.
Yep.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that it was the redemption day and it succeeded.
Yep.
Yay!
Now you go. Why did you